Hello. You don't know me, but I know you. The infamous Phantom. Now, I've always thought that the agency's code names were a bit overdramatic. But yours definitely suits you. You're not going to speak. Interesting power play. Allow me to introduce myself then. My name is Lenore Colt. Now you recognize me. Forgive me for taking liberties and calling you on your personal cell phone. But by now I think we're past formalities, wouldn't you say? You came to my manor after all to assassinate me. You took out all of my guards. But you couldn't quite find me, could you? It's not your fault, of course. You did your job excellently. It was just that I was informed ahead of time of your arrival. And when I heard from one of my sources that you had been sent to kill me, I was thrilled. I heard so many stories about you. The agency really began to gain recognition again after you joined. All of the arms dealers, politicians, and drug lords that I personally call my dearest friends. They become silent at the mention of your name. Now, they've all had multiple mercenaries try to off them before, myself included. But you strike a certain terror in their hearts. I'm sure they pray every night that you won't be assigned to kill them one day. But I thought to myself, perhaps they were overreacting. I don't mean to stroke my own ego, but none of them had a history of mercenary work that I did. Oh, I was good. I was very, very good. At times, I still lie awake at night, wishing I could go back to doing field work. How I loved the feeling of sinking my dagger into a target's neck. But now I run my own organization. Who wants to get their hands dirty when you can send others to do it for you? Anyway, I digress. When I heard about your impending arrival, I was still skeptical. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. If you really earned the fear that you've struck into so many people's hearts. Instead of leaving you for one of my safe houses, I stayed right in the mansion, waiting. I had every intention of killing you, of course. You dare come into my house, my domain, to try and kill me. I don't care how handsomely you were paid. That is very, very rude. I would have tortured you at first for the insult and to see if you knew who exactly contracted the hit on me. But when I saw you, when I saw your work, God, I was in awe. not as easily impressed, Phantom. You truly are an artist with a knife. I thought the art of the blade was long gone, replaced with loud guns and cowardly snipers. But with you I saw an awakening. I saw a reflection of myself in your work. Your swiftness, your dexterity, the grace and strength behind every strike. Even now, my men were armed to the teeth with artillery. You came and cut them down like they were armed with toy guns. I followed you while you were looking for me. I watched the way you move, the way you stalk through my manor, your ability to navigate through the dark halls like the ghost that you are. Your tracking skills are quite impeccable. I pride myself in my ability to go through places unseen. But your keen ears still heard me. You nearly caught me a few times. The fight that would have ensued if you did find me. My dagger crossing against yours. It gives me chills just thinking about it. But I decided that I didn't want to hurt you. Why would an artist of the night attack her kindred? We are very much alike, you and I. You are the whole package. Intelligent, ruthless, devilishly attractive. Like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm sorry that you essentially failed your mission. From your track record, it looks like you never lost a target before. But then again, I'm not just any target, am I? Besides, I wouldn't be able to call you and make this special offer. Now you're curious. Why have I called? Other than just to sing your praises, here's my offer. I've seen you work firsthand now. I believe that your special talents would be best utilized in my agency. Speaking of which, is the Ice Queen still running your organization? Blair Jones. She was my mentor, you see. She trained me, taught me everything I knew. She was my teacher, my friend, my lover. Though she would never admit to it. It was all professionalism with her, sticking to the strict guidelines that she implemented, that a mentor and a pupil relationship would never be right. But I managed to convince her otherwise. It felt so right. Though she was cold and calculating, her body was warm beside mine. When you get the chance, tell her I said hello. Tell her that I'd welcome her into my arms. If she could put her differences aside and stop by. Though now I take it as a huge insult that she accepted a contract to take me out. Did she even have a contract? Or was it by her will? She even sent you, her best agent, to do the job. She must really want me gone. Tell her that I accept her challenge, that I'm at least gracious enough to warn her ahead of time, through you, that I plan on having someone come after her now. Could you do this for me, my dearest phantom? Though I do find it quite attractive that she's still pursuing me in this way. It shows that she still has passion for me. Tell her I'm a bit disappointed, though, that she didn't come herself. That no one else could ever fight me and please me like she had. Unless, perhaps, you're interested in giving it a try. Are you really up for the challenge? I believe you'd please me quite well. We would make beautiful art together, not just in the bedroom. Forgive me, I've riled myself up quite a bit. Now, back to business. I wouldn't just have you as a paid subordinate like she does. You would be my lover, my soldier, my knight. You would fight for your queen, and of course, I'd pay you quite handsomely. Is that what you want? Money? Power? I can give you all of this, you know. And forgive me for sounding quite possessive. I suppose it's just been my nature. But I don't like sharing. Leave the Ice Queen and be mine. You don't have to make your decision right away. As tempting an offer as I've made, I'll allow you a few weeks to decide before I contact you again. You have a good night, my phantom.